All right, all right, all right. It's time. It's time. It's time for another edition of the Let's Talk Stock Show. And I'm back. I'm late, but I'm back. And we're talking stocks. We're talking how this market sucks. Hell yeah. Tell me I ain't amped for the show. All right, that was a little different intro. Oh man, just been sitting, listening to the radio, the radio, CNBC. I don't have CNBC TV. I listen to CNBC on the radio, trying to see when they're gonna, is there gonna be a stock deal? Is there gonna be a trade deal? Trade deal? Yeah, no, yeah, no. I tell you what, the market is saying is no. It's not gonna be a trade deal, according to, I'm just looking at the SMH right here because we could jump right into a trade I did. I just said F it, man, I'm shorting it. And I did the what did I do? The 117. What is it? Trading at 110. I did like 40 days out. The 117, 118 for a quarter. And yeah, so that's one of the first trades I did. Retired Trucker, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for watching. It's the first time I'm seeing your comment. And I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, so we talking stocks. And but I'm looking at the market. You can see I got some fibs drawn from that low December 24th all the way up to now. And it just seems to me, regardless of what happens at the White House, just pretend that there's no meeting, that the stock market is just going to go down. I think they're waiting. They're so much waiting for us. We need a deal, And I think it'll go up. And then I think it'll go down. And when it goes up, I think I'm going to put some more shorts on. And then it's going to go down. And then hopefully I make money. I just don't know if it's going to blow. Like, it's all clear. We're just going to blow past all new highs straight up. We have to retrace some of this. I mentioned in my earlier videos how there's no way it's going to scream through this double top. Now, it's funny how the trade deal comes out at the moment we're at this top right here. How coincidence is that, right? So we had a little pullback. Let me see if I can get a quick measurement of it. It's like 3.8% so far. We had a quick pullback, but I don't know. Look at the fibs, man. We probably should be somewhere down here, 26.50. See this right here, all of this trading action in this box. It seems like we need to test that at least. Look how we blew right through that resistance for the most part. It didn't even try to stop. So something that doesn't seem right. Trade deal or no trade deal, I think it's going down. I've been waiting, but I was like, F it. It's going down. So I just picked a direction before the trade deal, and let's see what happens. I do think it's going to spike up. We had some intraday action. I'm reading Double D. What's up? My best day in a long time. I got puts on everything yesterday when I read that they had no deal. Reactional trade, no test technicals. And that's what I did. I pulled out yesterday. I wanted to pull out that first day, but when the market, and I pulled out the next day. And now I just got small trades on. But be careful, Double D, because if that news comes out, I think it is going to just rally hard to the upside. And then I actually think it's going to go down. Because if you look at the minute chart right here. I'm going to bring up the 5 minute. And right here, see right in there, this area, that's when they had a little bogus announcement like, there's a deal, or there's going to be a deal. Everything looks good. And this thing rocketed up from, oh, man, what is that right there? Yeah, it was down like 400 points, and then it went down to like 100 points, like that. So be careful with those puts. I don't know if you want to kind of go ahead and, do you want to consider selling, short options? Buy, put a vertical on, basically turn those puts into put spreads, maybe to protect some of that profit. But I don't know. I just think that it's false hope. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm totally guessing. I'm just totally guessing. But I'm just looking at the charts, pretending that there's going to be, basically, we're not even talking trade deal. And look at that, man. Look how toppy that looks. You tell me which way that's going to go. You tell me. Look at that. Do I got to get closer? Look at that. Which way is it going? Right? Right on top, upper resistance right there. We already started the down move. It just looks like it's going down. And, if it pops up, it's definitely going to come back. I just don't see us blowing through that. It's, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, but I do think there will be some kind of reaction. I'll tell you what, if there's no deal like Double D, yeah, it's just gonna go straight down. I think that's gonna be the elevator ride down, and it's gonna be scary, and you know, and then maybe and when it gets scared, if we can even get somewhere in that position, that area I showed you with the all that resistance, if we can get down there or something, I'll probably get back in like long or whatever. But I already made. I sold out of my IRAs, I sold out of my 401ks, and I'm not getting in until it does make a new high. I'm not playing if it can go up and bounce off. I'll just lose this game. I'll just wait until it makes a new high, and then I'll get back in. Let's see what happens. But it's always risky timing the market. I mean, if you try to time, you can't. So it's risky. I don't recommend anybody really do that, especially in your IRAs. Just you should really be buying more when it goes down. Just buy more. But I just, I decided I'm not gonna be getting hit no more. 2000 I took a $50,000 hit in 2000. 2008 took like another $40,000 hit. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing that no more. I'm just, if you see it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just trim and just. It's crazy. It goes back. You go back like 10 years of gains. You lose it in like a month, 2 months. Isn't that crazy? Like 10 years in 2 months. You gotta be kidding me. This market, it just never been that volatile before. Congrats, bro. I closed everything and opened up a super wide iron condor on RUT, hoping it doesn't kill me. Well, you got both sides, so it shouldn't kill you. You should be able to kind of manage it, especially if it's way out in time, like 45 days or more. You can manage it a little bit before it actually kills you, right? So I think that's good. I'm just a little nervous because this, like I've been putting out, it's going to move hard depending on this deal. After today, like tomorrow, the futures I think is going to be, because supposedly the tariffs go in effect tonight at midnight. And if those 25% tariffs go in, the futures are most likely going to be down real hard, in the morning. And then who knows? He might tweet a deal. Oh, I'm flying to China. We're going to do a deal, but I think basically, it's going to be hard either up or down tonight. And it looks like the market's getting a little sketchy right now. It's 3:24 Eastern time. You can see how it was kind of rising, hanging on that one tweet. I had a feeling if there was any news, it wasn't going to come out during the market, because if it came out during the market, especially that if there's no deal, the market, it could crash. I mean, it really could. I mean, because everybody's so skittish. I've never seen a market where everybody's focused on one thing. It's crazy. So, you let it come out when the market's closed. We can all think about it, make rational decisions and stuff. So, what was I looking at? Yeah, you see how it was opened down 400 or whatever, came up. It's got a little hope, and now it looks like it just wants to maybe give it up going into the close, unless something comes out. So we'll see. You look at the volume picking up, that 3 o'clock volume, Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's up. But read some more comments. 1490. 1495. Let's see how wide you are. Iron Condor, what do you think? How many days out are you? 1490, 1495. I'm trying to chart it. Oh man, you way out. 1490, right? 1490, that's somewhere around there. 1495. Well, I know you're right there. It's really close. And then, what do you say? 1590. Oh, so you definitely got it set for the downside. I think you're great. If the market goes down, there's no way it's coming back up like that. So you're somewhere like I guess you're in there in that range, and you're right at the top. I like it. I like it. But remember how I was loving the Russell. Yeah, we could talk about it real quick, because this is exactly what I was talking about. The dangers of these patterns. I'm trying to get a good chart where we can. Yeah, I guess is it the monthly, the weekly. Okay, I'm just trying to get it all situated. Okay, now, remember I was liking this breakout right there, right? And I'm like, oh man, this is so beautiful. This is textbook. Look at that breakout. Look at this big candle. I even drew it, I think, right there. And when these breakouts don't happen, when it peaks its head above and then somehow fails, because that was basically, that was a week. It closed above. You know, sometimes you get that retest. It would have been a little early, but look, it went right through. So when you get that fake, when you have a pattern and it breaks out of that pattern, it basically does what you want it to do. So if it's a head and shoulders and it finally shoots up, or upside down head shoulders and it finally shoots up, but it doesn't happen, it kind of fails, it goes hard the other way, hard. So if that has any, I mean, I've seen it a million times. If that has any truth to it, and this is my own, thinking, visions, or experience. There we go. They come down hard. So if that's any thinking, this thing is going to, where's my lines? Come down, something like that. Maybe even break this lower resistance right there. So that's what I think. This is not good. That's not a breakout. This faked everybody out, and that's why it's coming down hard. And all of a sudden, small caps is not working. It was working, now small caps is not working. Most of the small caps don't have to deal with tariffs, and I don't know economics like that. But hey, guess who we got in the house? Jeffrey Like. Big money short, baby. That's right, man. I'm always afraid to take the other side. I don't know. It's like cheering for the home team. I'm always afraid. I'll just like watch it go down and maybe try to time the bottoms and put trades on going up. But the money is to be made on the short side because it goes down like an elevator. I mean, you can make it fast, And so, yeah, that's where the money's at. Tomorrow, probably 88% probability of expiring worthless, both sides. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, even 88 cents on this upper side, because you're right there. You're kind of, it's not in the middle. It's kind of up there. But I guess, one side is going, the one thing about iron condors is one side's going to be right. So, let's hopefully it's this upper side. You got a lot of room for that lower side. I shorted, yeah, okay, I started off the video, I was on the SMH. Look at it, it's kind of rocketing. Intel was having a bad day. The chips just sucked. What's Intel doing? It's down 5%. Intel is a big part of the SMH, and I don't know, I just don't think Intel is going to rebound like that to bring the SMH, back to highs. So therefore, I just decided to go ahead and sell above, up here somewhere. I think, like I said, it was 117 or something like that. 45 days out, somewhere around, what was it, June 20, somewhere like here in this area. Yeah, like that. So let's see what happens. Stochastic, slow stochastic, sinking and spreading out. I like when it spreads out like that as it goes down or up, so that's a good sign. It came down hard, it gapped down. It might want to try to fill, but if the market goes down, there's going to be no fill. There's going to be no fill. It's just, look at these down. Look at the gap down, up, gap down, gap down. What's, the same thing. If you don't know what's going to happen, just look back, and hopefully it does the same thing. So that's what I'm going for. Hey Jeff, man, I hope you're doing well. Long time no talk. I didn't make it down to the truck show. I don't know if you was even there, but haven't been watching any videos. I heard, there's a couple of YouTube truckers that you didn't, turned in the keys, so I hope everything is doing well, as I hear freight rates suck. But, the best of luck. I know you're doing, you got the mind. Other people is just doing it because you're doing it. All right, there it goes. That was non-stock talk right there. Yeah, so I'm just make a short video. We just got to listen to the news. 30 minutes left. Nothing's happening. I got the radio on. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing with the the SPY, which is the SP 500, forget that we're by this top, okay? Forget that. Matter of fact, could I delete that line? Could I? Yeah. How about I just clear all the lines? There we go. Now, that right there is kind of a buy. You know, I like that. You know, right there. You know, so it's kind of telling me maybe we want to go up. Is it going to blow through that lower Bollinger Band? It's kind of at the lower end of the range, trying to make that hammer candle. The day is not over yet, though. You know, so it just depends. Like right now, it's rallying. It's still trying to rally into the close. So I guess they feeling confident. I don't know what's going on. So maybe something is happening right now, but it's kind of rallying hard into the close here. But if it is any rally, I just don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be short-lived. They're gonna say, "Oh, it's a trade deal. That's great." And then they're gonna look at the deal. Hey, this deal kind of sucks. Ugh. You know, something like that. You know, I just, like I say, totally guessing. I don't think there's going to be. I just don't think we're just gonna blast off into all-time highs and keep it going. And you know, everything is all good. Right from here, what is this? Let's check this out. This is where it opened during the year. No, not there. Not there. Right here. And gosh, wrong chart. Hold on. This is where we opened right here. And then we got to, well, right now we are, you know, 15, basically 16% up for the year. The high is 20% up for the year. I mean, that's huge. That's yearly gains right there. That could be 2 years. That just happened in 4 months. So I don't know. We'll see. It's funny because I've been calling it right, which I don't normally do. You know, that's why I sell puts and stuff and options, because you could be wrong. But I haven't even been following my own suggestions because I've been like scared. Yeah, I'm going to sell because I've been getting scared out because of the volatility. So like when I was selling calls on the SPY, like say this candle right here, I probably got shooken out, you know, and then next thing you know it was down, and because I was selling them kind of close, you know, maybe I should have been farther away. I was being greedy, trying to get a lot of premium. And I was like, oh, well, maybe it is going to go through. It went through the other, you know, so anyway, I forgot what I was even saying that. Fleet is growing. I'm sure it is, man. Are you going to be parking that truck and just run your fleet anytime soon? Or are you going to be are you always going to be out there on the road? I'm doing well. I'm doing well at the post office. And, probably, yeah, I'm going to be hanging around. I doubt if I get back in a road truck. But you never know. Because I had said that in about the year 2002, and then 2016, found myself in a road truck. So you never know, man. Yep. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this short. I've been making long videos. I do want some people to watch. I think they look at my videos and say, "Damn, this is an hour. I ain't got an hour. I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes here. I ain't watching no hour video. What's next?" And they go next on their subscription feed. But yeah, looking at this right here, that looks pretty good. I think that's a pretty good entry, let's say, right? And you could stop out below that candle. So enter now and get out of here. And, you know, below that candle can be your stop. But here's the thing. We can open up tomorrow, and it's opening up down here somewhere, right? Down there. And then it's like, okay, so much for my stop out. And then once it breaks out of this range, look at me going back and forth with the drawings. All right. Once it breaks out of this range, it'll probably move kind of hard because volatility is going to expand. Look at the VIX. There's two things also. the VIX popped up. Look, I drew this line yesterday because I was like, hey man, it could easily go as higher than that. You can see what happened over here in October. We did have a little pullback today, and then I looked at the inverse S&P, and a little pullback handle. It was looking good yesterday. I was like, look, man, this could break out of here. So today, the market is down, but it's right there. It's right there where it wants to turn around. It's either going to turn around and just blast through and keep going. Remember what happened October 1st, 2nd? I think Apple kicked it off. And could I start it right here? This is I'll go to the SPY. And the market was down 300, 400 or whatever, and it just keeps going. Down markets give you no chance to sell. No chance. You're like, I'm going to sell tomorrow. I just want a little update. Boom, down 400. Oh, man, I'm down 800 points. Hopefully I can get a little bouncer tomorrow. Down another 400. Oh, man, I'm selling. All I need is a straight day because I think we down too hard. Can't sell now. I'm already about next day, down 600. You're like, oh, my gosh, I'm losing. And it just doesn't give you any time to get out. That's how you know when you're in a bear market. So what's been happening in the last couple of days is or a pullback or a correction is it's down hard. Actually, this day was not this day was not too bad. This day was down hard and we recovered. They're down hard. It just gives you no chance. So let's see what happens in a bull market, or when stocks are going up. It gives you no chance to buy. So you wake up, say we wake up tomorrow, market's up 450 points. You're like, oh man, I missed it. Tomorrow when it opens down, hopefully it's lower, I'm going to get in there and start buying. Boom, it's up 300 points when you wake up. Oh my gosh, I missed 700 points. I missed a 700-point rally. I can't believe I was out. Oh, maybe I should just buy it. No, it's too early. It's too late now. It's already up 700 points. It's got to go down. Tomorrow, boom, up another 300 points. Oh man, I missed 1,000 points. Anyway, that's how it is, right? That's crazy. So that's how you know when things is running. When it's just, they give you no time to get in going up, and no time to get out going down. It's just boom, So all right, so that's it, man. Funny stories. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I know I try to do these videos at 11 o'clock, and here it is 3 o'clock, just sitting there tired, and listening to the news and just watching different things, and just trying to sit on my hands. But glad I'm out. But yeah, look at this, doing pretty good. 3 o'clock, the VIX being up. Generally, even though I said it can go higher, generally this is a time where you really want to get bullish again. It's generally not here. It's generally not this high. So I could pull up a long weekly. Oh, shoot, I messed it up. Pull up a weekly again. This weekly goes back to May 2016 in that area. And, I mean, you can see that line. I mean, look, most of the time it's below that. So this is a good time to go the other way, to be positive, to be bullish. But if it does spike up here to the 35s, this one up to the 50s early last year, that 50s from here to here, that could be 1,000, 2,000 Dow points. You know what I mean? 100 S&P points. So you never know. And definitely when it's that high, you just want to go ahead and start buying for the most part. Start buying, because that don't stay up there long and market reverse. So if we can get another spike up, if it starts spiking hard, it's probably a good time to get back in. Look at the stochastic on the weekly VIX. It's pointing up. It's like, hey, we're going higher. Damn, they're straight up. I mean, look at that angle that it's heading, so you never know, man. Let's look at the monthly on that. No, not quite on the monthly, but the weekly is showing some volatility. The bees are coming. Anyway, all right, so there's all the comments. So thanks for watching this. Keep your eyes on the news. Hopefully your trade works out, Double D. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, just manage it. And if it's out there, I forgot if you told me how many days it was, but just kind of maybe be patient with it a little bit, because I think once it comes out or don't come out, I think it's just gonna be volatile, just up and down, I don't know. That's why I'm like, let's just see what happens, and. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate you. Come back tomorrow, because I've been doing this every day for about 2 weeks. That's pretty good. I'm on a roll. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Dre. This is the Let's Talk Show. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.